everybody? What's going on? What's going on? It's Sunday night, July 24th. Episode number 44 I got tonight, you guys. It's very exciting stuff. So I was a little bit behind on starting the show, not terribly. I was watching an episode of a show that we won't even talk about because it annoyed me. So how's everybody doing today? It's hot and muggy outside, a little rainy today, but then it got hot. So hey, oh, messed up my video back here, you guys. So if I hit play and then I hit this, it should make it. There we go. That should keep it up there. Stay up there. Let's see, where am I at here? Typically, I go live for a few minutes on a timer to let everybody get in here, but tonight I didn't get a chance to put the timer up because I was making some last minute changes to my screen. What do you guys think? I added in the intros in the corners. It's kind of interesting, but anyway. So if you don't know what I do here, my logo is covering up the aquaponics, but anyway, I mostly do aquaponics. I've been learning this stuff for about a year now, a little bit over a year since I had the tiny little system that I started with, guys. And it wasn't, it was a 10-gallon fish aquarium. I never had fish before. If you never had fish, I mean, I'm actually going to try and share this out here. But if you never had fish, like that takes its own learning curve. You know what I mean? And let's see, maybe I can tag myself in this video here. So I'm trying to find ways around StreamYard's like restrictions on Facebook. Like, well, I guess vice versa. Facebook sort of restricts the reach that you get unless you do this and tag yourself. There we go. I've saved that, and I also want to go and share this out. Hey guys, if you don't mind sharing me out. Oh, let's turn this shit down. Excuse me, pardon my French. Let's see. We got Helen, we got Megan and Mill. Hi, ladies. How are you tonight? Okay, I can just change who I am on the page again. Here we go. Get in here. I have to share this out at least to some of my groups here. Episode 44. Let's go. All right, we're just going to share down the list. You know, I share a lot to smokers groups, but that's not what this show is about. You're going to see some marijuana, you guys, I promise, but it's not like it's not a smoke sesh. You know what I mean? I have a video to put up here in just a minute of this project I've been working on. I actually got it done today. It was really awesome. It took about an hour and a half, and I condensed that down to about 25 minutes. So let's see. Just want to make sure I'm hitting all the planty-like groups and some of the smoking groups, I guess, because those guys are interested in this stuff too. Not everybody in a smoking group is a grower, but I think a lot of people want to be. And I tell you what, since I started growing, I tell you, it takes a long time to figure out what products you can interchange. What, like, people at first are like, what should I use? But eventually you get to the point where you're using, oh man, I accidentally got out of that. You're using different products on different things, and you're seeing different results. So you actually become much better at doing both, using stuff you like and stuff that you don't know yet. All right, I gotta go back to some of these groups that I missed. I think I did this, but we're gonna do it again anyway. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm gonna get to those comments just 1 second here. I'm just trying to finish my shares. Honestly, I know a couple of these won't take it, but off-grid living. No, thank you. Got a few things tonight. I actually wanted to show I had the second container of potatoes that I wanted to harvest, but it's still got a little green on it. So I think I'm going to let it, finish dying off like potatoes are supposed to do. And let's see. I'm sharing out to some interesting groups that may not think this was relevant, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Here we go. Farms, all my farmer groups, cannabis growing groups, why not? Genetic groups, of course. There's a science and nature group, but I'll tell you what, they don't seem to want science or nature in their group. I guess it's the marijuana. You guys be careful. Not everybody likes it. Let's try that. No. Yep, Scroggers. Hey, we did some scrogging today, so I'm going to share to the Scroggers group. I'm going to share to the Aquaponics groups because I have some aquaponics, some hydroponics. Here we go. More aquaponics, but again, they probably won't accept it. It's okay. That's okay. All right. Back to you guys. I am very sorry about that. Mill gardening for the soul. Yeah, that's right. Let me see if I can adjust something real quick. There we go. See if that looks any better. It's kind of cool, right? You guys like that? It's kind of cool. Hello, Maria. Hello, Jean. About to head home on and water plant. Oh, I thought I said on water plants. Water my plants. Oh, it'd be kind of cool. Like a plant boat. You know what I mean? I got my little baby here. Mr. Corey Fonzarelli gave me that one, and it's looking really nice, you guys. I actually had mold on it though, and I treated it with Pure Crop 1, and actually it might still have a. So what do I see there? No, it looks really good now. I think the light was playing tricks on me. This leaf here. Yeah, I can see where it was, but I'm probably going to do another spray on it. But yeah, it's all gone now. It's nice. So let's see. I got to pull up that video. Let's share a video file, you guys. Episode 44. Can you believe that? Let's go here. Tag some people out if you guys don't mind. I don't want to take up all the time to do that because then you guys are just sitting there. There we go. I'm actually going to pause this once I set it up here. All right. What's up, Jenna? Thanks, Jenna. Thanks, Kat. Thank you. I actually shared it quite a bit. I do need to tag people though. There's a couple people at least that I should tag. I should tag Corey. Show him this plant. It is weird though. The lighting makes it look funny, but it had a rain and it also had a Pure Crop 1 spray, a foliar spray, which is like you spray the underside and the top side of all the leaves. I'm not trying to touch her too much just in case, but I'll probably do another foliar spray tonight. But anyway, Pure Crop 1 is similar to like Lost Coast. Samo likes Lost Coast. You guys all know Samo. Let me get in here and tag a few people. Hey, Corey, what's up? I was going to tag you, actually. Let's see who. Yeah, let's see if Samo's busy tonight. See what Cage is up to. I can't tag Hippie Girl Jess. It just doesn't work for her. Sorry, Hippie Girl Jess. You cannot be tagged. I already saw Cat. Let's see. Oh, Jay. Okay. Anyway, I'm not. This is not a smoke sesh, so I'm not too. Oh, I'm already here. It says I've been here. All right. Let's go here and do this. It's gonna start playing right away. Oh, no, don't want you to do that. All right, let's get back to comments, you guys. All right. Thank you, Jenna. Yo, yo, yo. See, I didn't see that. That's all I was looking for. The yo, yo. You guys are covering me up right now. What if I do this? Hey, here I am. What it do, Corey? What's up? What's up? All right. I appreciate everybody just stopping in, but don't just stop in. There's a video, and you guys are going to like it. It's actually really cool. I did a lot of work today. Speak for Fonzie and I appear. Okay. I did say your name, and suddenly popped up. Sammy I is here, MA. All right. That's me. Put that away. Let's play. Let's play, you guys. So you guys saw these from last week. Potatoes. I'm so excited. I got to let them sit around so they can get eyes. Now, this is a succulent. I didn't know it was just a plant. I was sitting there growing this bitch that Bo had started growing in my basement. I thought it was going to be some kind of food. I don't know. I wasn't really that worried about it. But then I transplanted it, got it out of my system. You see how that this is just a little overview video. Got some water going onto the floor and stuff. It's in the basement, which is nice. Got a little cutting of my pepper plant there, you guys. I don't know if that's going to work out or not, but I'm just going to see what happens. There's those other potatoes. They're still growing. I'm just going to let it go until they die, I guess. Get some more potatoes. Hell yeah. All right. So here's my mustard plant. It looks really weird now, but it's getting tall. Got some basil that I don't know what's going on with that basil, you guys. It's kind of I don't know if I'd say wilting, but what you're looking at there in the cup, in the black cup is the basil plant, and then on the right I cut off most of the top and just stuck it into the water. And I'm telling you, it's going to root. This aquaponics, man, I never thought about that with this aquaponics. It's just like a cloning machine, except it doesn't, except for not having a dome over the top to kind of keep in the humidity. But underneath, the water is flowing. There is moisture, nutrients, but that doesn't necessarily always mean good. Where are we at on the? Here we go. All right. There we go. Back to Cat. Oh, Cat can. Why can you tag her, but I can't? That's messed up. Is that a purple alien OG? This is your plant right here, Mr. Corey. This is the one that you gave me. I'll show it off here in a minute. It did get some mold, but I have something to treat that. Cat likes them succulents. Hell yeah. What's up, Ruckus? What's up, man? How you doing? All right. Appreciate you. Says, dude, that's nice. Jenna shared you out. Thanks, girl. Thank you. Hi, Sarah. Sarah, if you'd like to come up, you can. Any of my gardener friends can come right up if you'd like to. Jason, what's up? Cheers. Jason or Samo, either one of you could come up, because after this, like halfway through this video, it's going to go to the cannabis side anyway. But you guys like this stuff too, right? You guys like all this good stuff. Because I'm fancy, Cat says. All right, I can't keep staying in the comments. What's up, Alexandria? Hello. All right, guys. Let me get back to me. Keep this train moving. Got that cilantro. Got that little bit of herbs and stuff. And I got that second mustard plant right there. And if guys, the reason this is even significant, first of all, it died. I took it out of my aquaponics system, but it was in the aquaponics system that wasn't receiving water. I had shut it off because it was leaking, right? You guys, some of you know about this, but what's hilarious is the thing was growing in super like huge, vibrant green with zero water for like months, like at least 2 months. It's so insane. And then I took it out and this one died. The other one just was no problem. But then I'm nursing it back. It's actually going to come back. It's just insane how strong that plant is. But Anyway, so guys, I lost my praying mantis. You'll see him here. There's my little cutting, little cutting off of the pepper plant. See what this one does. There's the little pepper plant. They're the same age. That's like Danny DeVito there, and you got Arnold Schwarzenegger right next to it, like the biggest pepper plant you've ever seen. There's like 20 peppers on that back branch behind this thing. Oh, that's right. I was showing the little buds, little starting out there. So yeah, there's the praying mantis. He's still there, but today I couldn't find him. I couldn't find her again. So maybe she moved on. Maybe she took care of business and moved on. Like this could be my Jiminy Cricket, or maybe it was like maybe it's a spirit animal. I don't know. Sarah, is that you? Sarah, did you eat the head off of the praying mantis? I really hope you didn't. Give you a shout out. I did. Ruckus, what's up? Ruckus Van Dyke. Shout you out. I still offer my Manny services. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Did you hold? I gotta pause this. Who? Where am I here? Dude, this is Orpheus. Okay. I had to change my name and picture. He had to change his name and picture. What? Are you sure? Are you sure this isn't a different Orpheus? Does anyone else know about this? Is he telling the truth? Can anyone corroborate this man's story? Ruckus Van Dyke. Interesting. That's an interesting change in names. It's Ruckus now. Ruckus Ari? No, the same Uncle Orpheus. Well, what do I call you now, man? I call you Ruckus or Ruck Orpheus? Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. Oh, we got Macy over on YouTube, so we can see her. Look at that. See, before she was Facebook user, and now it's look at the pretty face. Look at the pretty Macy Buds, guys. Hi, she says. I like this. I like this comment right here, everybody. Really appreciating this one. Give me just 1 second here. Anyone who wants up, just request it. I'm not going to put it in the. I guess I could put it in the comments. There's Matt. Okay, this isn't one of those where's Matt shows. Okay, Ruckus, Ari. Here, I'm going to put myself to the side so you can still see me. Here we go. All right. So I'm getting a little bit of discoloration on some of these leaves, but I'm pretty sure that's because the plant is so big. It's starting to outsize the amount of nutrients that it can absorb. So I think I'll just have to prune it back. I need to prune it back anyway. You guys know me. I hate to cut anything off. But Corey, you might actually be interested to know that I did top this baby. I topped her. She's nice and topped. She's going to start to split out nice. She's going to spread those legs out nicely. She's going to open up for daddy. It's going to be nice. I guess I should make my picture big if I'm going to show it. Here you go. Yeah. So I cut her in the middle, and it's like it turned purple. I don't know if that's sort of similar to like a circumcision, but that spot turned purple. I don't know about you guys, but oof, reminds me of like Friar Tuck and the circumcision. He's offering manis. Yes. If you do manis and petties, Ruck Orpheus. I don't know what to call you now, man. Ruck Orpheus. That's too much. You're adding more to my vocabulary. Hello, Macy. Oh yeah, Macy needs a mani. Okay? Let's catch up here. Protecting him from you. Uh-oh. Ruckus Van Dyke. Ruckus, are you going to come down for the camp? I want to know if Ruck Orpheus is going to come to the camp, and he can pose as like a camp, like a custodial guy, and just like wobble up into the camp with like a like a gray beard on and like a hat and stuff. I could totally see that. Speaking of camping, Going to be doing a camp out here soon. I hate to even limit it to saying it's one group, because it's not one group. It's a whole community of us groups that are connected together now. It originated from the International Stoners, but I think almost anybody who is connected to us on Facebook and can make it can do that. So it's in Illinois. Question mark, Macy? I'm not sure. You might have to give me more context on that one. Let me get back to the video, everybody. Look at all those peppers. I got to leave them on there until they get bigger, but they're weighing down the branch, like majorly. They're really close together. Not a bad thing though. I'm not gonna be upset about that. It's whose birthday? Matt. Oh yeah, it's Matt's birthday. He must be out having his first beer. Must be out having the first beer now. Beer there yet? Now, I'm not sure what I was looking for. I was just kind of checking out what it looks like under there. Look, it's little fish. I'm so proud of these fish because they're still alive. And it's not because they're so like amazing fish. They're just guppies, right? But look how pregnant these fish look. That bitch needs to make some babies. But what's happening is that they're actually eating their young, you guys. These guppies are eating the babies. There's tons of dark spaces. There's places they can hide. Oh, there's the glowfish. He's like, I don't want nothing. I don't want no problems. Just leave me out of it. Just leave me out of it. The guppies are like a gang of guppies. They bully all the other fish. It's really sad. That's the oldest one right there. Oh, only got a second of it. Oh, look at this fat bastard. Get in my belly. Okay. All right. They're all pregnant. Can they just make some baby? There's males. I promise you there are males in there. They're probably all hiding. Where are you at, guys? Where are you at? See, look, very minimal chum down there. It's very minimal. My system runs clean, baby. Look at that. It's a fancy guppy. Fancy. She's fancy. Oh, no. I got some food. Look, there's a male right there. That's a male. You can tell because it's not pregnant. Every other fish looks pregnant. I guess I don't know if you call it pregnant, but full of eggs. Look at this. Look at this turtle. I posted up about this. What do you think this turtle's doing? Is he looking to get, is he looking for some action? What's going on there? Kissing the rock? I don't know. Hello, Melanie. Hello. Macy says only the smart survive. Strong. Oh no, that's sad. Yeah. Yep. Oh, who's this? I don't know who this is. Oh, so look, these little clones that I thought I kind of gave up on, they were just look. So let me stop for a second. I had it was a styrofoam cup, and all I did was pour water in it from the fish tank. And like a week later, I emptied it and put some more water in it. And two of those, like 10 clippings, or maybe more, 15 maybe, a couple of them had roots. I was like, okay, boom, stuck those in dirt, moved on. And the rest of them, instead of throwing them away, I stuck them in the aquaponics system, and almost every one of them is going to root. It's pretty insane. I think I don't really need to buy a cloning machine with this. Oh, let me show you this. Oh, it's going to come back in a second. Okay, pause it here a second. So you see where the water's coming out, you guys? It's clamped to the side. Some of you might remember I had a second water, like a second trough, just like this one, back behind there. And if anybody's good at construction, just look at the back supports. So there's two old fence boards that are warped. They're bent. They're not bent because they're weak, but they're just like in that shape, right? And they're sitting on top of packing foam that my grow light came in. It's like sturdy packing foam, and that's what's holding them up. That's what's holding up an entire grow bed downstairs. So anyway, I finished it. That's what the next little clip is going to be. But the other thing I want to show you is you guys see the lettuce on the right hand side that's kind of mixed in the back, and it's random. I didn't put that there. It was lettuce that came because I got rid of other lettuce that had went to seed. So I accidentally seeded it, and it's just going to grow and make more lettuce. That lettuce is so easy. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I finally fix this problem today. Get that water from that little waterfall going on. It's not good. You're gonna get more algae, more mold and stuff. Okay, here it is, you guys. An hour and a half condensed into like 20 minutes. I wish I had some here. Let me see if there's any funny music to play. It's none of it's probably funny, but feeding the ducks. What's this say? Let's see. That's not funny. Yeah, I'd like to play some like Camptown Races or like one of those other like old school songs that they play when there's like some funny movement that's all fast. You guys get what I'm saying. I can't remember the name of the damn songs. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Abbott and Costello type shit. Anyway, so look, I used a piece of siding right here. This is actually, I thought it was super smart. Um, what's also funny is it took me 3 tries to find something that, or to use something that I could just clean the whole thing with, which was funny. I first tried, some wipes there, Clorox wipes. Then I tried a wet rag, and then I was like, well, let me go get some spray and use this wet rag. Anyway, this trough here on the left had a leak, and I don't know where the leak was, but um, my decision was I'm not gonna put clay pebbles back in there. I'm actually right now I'm trying to root out, no pun intended, taking out the roots from those mustard plants that had gone crazy. So there's a bunch of clumps of root that I can get out of there. Hey Nicole, hey, uh, like in the black and white movies, yes, exactly, Melanie. Benny Hill, yes, something like that, exactly. See, I need to get these recorded because I know some of those are open source or what do you call it? Not copyright free, but like royalty free and stuff like that. Yeah, Gene agrees with me. Like for these sped up videos, that's what I want, something like that. Some circus music or something. That might not work for this either. Now the Benny Hill theme I think is right. So I'm saving all the clay pebbles. A lot of people, probably Jason, probably Samo, would probably tell me not to, or Jason might know a good way to clean them. Hopefully, find a way. So I'm saving all these clay pebbles because I know there's some way. Like I could set up like I don't know, like a sifting tray or like a keef tray or something, and uh, wash them, wash them out. But they're savable. I guess for marijuana, maybe not. A lot of people with marijuana, they're very, very, very picky on um, making sure that everything's clean, not reusing the pots, all this stuff. Like some people are real much worse about it than others, I guess. But for me, I'll reuse dirt. Just amend it. You make sure that there's it's either dried out so there's no insects or pests or anything, or you amend it with different things like repellents, or you add nutrients back in, a little bit of worm castings or something. Oh, I do have some good news actually in that respect. The worm castings, I went to an event today, you guys, and some of you might have seen it. I put up a couple of reels on my Facebook page, and I also did a 10-minute live while I was there. It was a plant swap and a genetics event. But there was a lady there doing worms. She sold she was selling starter kits, and I was talking to her for a while, and she's got a YouTube channel with like 2,500 subscribers, which is crazy because she just does it on her part time. She's not making money on it, but she's starting to branch into selling the worms. At first, she just used them all the time for her own stuff. But got to talking to her for quite a while. Her YouTube channel is Plant Obsessed. I might pull it up actually later, but she was so awesome because she ended up, I wasn't asking for anything, but she ended up giving me an entire starter bin with worms already in it, and also another this burlap like sack thing that the worms actually will eat through eventually, but their little eggs are in there. I forget what they're called. They're not larvae anyway, but they're in there, and so it's going to make a whole bunch more. I'm pretty excited about that. I've been wanting to get into worm castings. Um, but back to this, I'll probably make a video about it or something. But back to this, as you can see, I'm using like roofing plastic. This is not the best idea, but when I bought this stuff, this is why I bought it. I tell you, it's not the best idea because I'm not sure if this plastic is food grade. I would think so because it's roofing plastic, but you don't know. You never know. So I'm doing this because it's my home system. It's not commercial. I'm not going to sell anything out of it. But uh, if I was to make a commercial system, which is the table that all this is sitting on, I'm going to put a pond liner in that, an actual pond liner. They're much thicker. Danny asked, "What kind of worms?" Well, she did explain that. And I'm gonna talk about it in more detail. I think I'm just going to showcase her YouTube channel for what she did, for her giving me this stuff that she gave me. But she explained to me that you can't just go outside and go pick up worms because after it rains or whatever, because those are actually a lot of times those are deep dwelling worms. So the difference is they're not going to survive if you just have them in this shallow bin. So they're actually a specific kind of worm, and I did not know that until today. I didn't look into it that much, truth be told, but um, here I am using the plumber's goop, you guys. I love this stuff. I did make a mistake in this whole process, though, putting the plastic into that. My mistake was I put this stuff in and I sealed it all in, and I did not let it dry. Uh, I just put it all together and put water in there, and it might not be dry enough. So I keep going down to check on it to see if any water is working its way through. Uh, Red wigglers, yeah, I think so. I think that's what she was saying. Just little red ones. You do not want jumping worms. It's an invasive species of worm, jumping worms. That's not a. So if you see a worm, it's like wiggling so hard in your hand that it seems like it jumps. That is not that's not good worm. Get rid of it quickly. They're not easy to kill either. There's another worm that's called a hammer worm. Hammerhead worm. Looks like a hammerhead shark. Ugh. Oof. Ugh. Watch out for those. Let me get the comment out of my face here. Wish I could make this box a little bigger that I'm in. Just a teeny bit bigger would be great. I did do that with OBS, but I guess I could do it this way. Makes me a little bigger, but anyway. So you see, I'm double lining it. I did not glue it in or anything like that because the water will hold it in. And I actually used a lot of extra material on both sides of that trough because I really want to make sure that nothing sinks in. The trough in the back that you see in the background there, I kind of used scissors and cut the plastic right at the edge, and it's not a good idea because if the water level rises a little bit for whatever reason, it can then leak down into the wood, and then boom, you got a leak. It's going everywhere. So bada boom. Yeah, so I just touched this stuff, but I don't know if I should recommend that for you guys. I don't think it had a warning on that, but don't touch it if you don't have to. How about that? Have a little smoke here while you watch me finish this up. This has actually been what, like a month or two that I've been wanting to finish this. I did a first half video a few weeks ago where I finally pulled that trough out of the system and started to empty it. And now this is me like finally wrapping that up. So it feels good. It feels good, you guys. The marijuana's coming, you guys. I'm losing viewers quick. That's okay. Because the best part is actually when I put this back in and then I show you how the top looks, because I'm not filling it back up with clay pebbles. Cheers. So yeah, I just tucked it in and I taped that bitch with some paper tape. I don't know how long the paper tape will last, but lasts long enough for me to get it into the system and water into it. And then it should be fine, really. If any of that tape comes off, it's not going to hurt a thing. So it's sort of like wrapping a present. It's a temporary hold for the plastic, so that way I can just move the thing. It's going to be cool though, because the clay bed is nice, but it is not nice if you plan to take things out of that clay bed. It's much harder to transplant stuff out of that. So this back bed is now going to be just water, and you'll see things not floating, but just sitting in the water with a little grow cup. And then I can pull it out anytime I need to. What's up, Brandon? Brandon Rab, how you doing today, buddy? Brandon just started a new group on Facebook, Dab God Gaming. Is that how it goes, or does it God's Dabs Gaming? You type it out, buddy. I'll put it up on the screen. So look at this. It was an old piece of siding that was up in the rafters in the garage. Man, it took me a while to figure out something that would cut it, though. I had to run out in my garage to get power tools to then. I guess I shouldn't tell you guys where my power tools are, but I'm using a PVC cutting cutter. I tried that first. Like, nah, that's not going to work. What's up, man? Grilling now. I don't know, man. Who are you? Got company. Is this Ima? Got company. Who are you, Facebook user? Somebody tell me who that is. I can probably see it on my. Oh, it's Trent. Trent. Two-step Trent. It's all good, bro. It's all good. This isn't a smoke sesh. This should be an entertainment show for you and your guests. You don't have to comment. You can just sit back and let me take you on a ride. That is repurposing materials, you guys. I really butchered this thing trying to get holes cut in it, but eventually I got it just enough to where I can say that it works. And that's all that I really can do, you know? Man, this was funny too. Like, this thing moves so much trying to cut it with this jigsaw. Oh man, I did it though. I did it. I saw that. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate that. I'm using my phone also, so it can actually show me who's here. Oh, I can see it on my other screen as well. Yeah, I guess 2 or 3 of the viewers are me. I'm viewing myself as well as being on the screen. It's very nice. I had to cut like another ½ an inch off. It was tough, but as you can see, I did it. Now I didn't tack this down. It's just sitting on there, and there's like a natural sort of hooking end that's on the back. Yeah, this is going to work nicely, you guys. There we go. I can't believe I got it in there so smoothly, actually. Thought it was going to get hung up. But then the real trick was me trying to figure out how to get the water from that big PVC pipe in the back. Let me I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger for everybody. I do really like the back or that backdrop, but I guess it's not going to change it. Okay, never mind. Guess I can do this. You don't really need to see me that much, just need to hear me. Brandon says, "Hey, Waylon, this is Beat Brandon Rab. You're good to post in my gaming group. All you want." I don't know if I clicked to that one, man. I kind of did it as quick as I could. I didn't get as much prep time, but post up your gaming group. I was just telling you. I don't remember how it's spelled. Put it up. What is it? God Dabs Gaming or something? Oh, shoot. So here I was somewhat smart. I tried to, make circles, but here's what kind of sucks. You can't cut it all the way out to that circle because that cup is supposed to sit in there and not fall through, right? So you have to cut it up to that circle. And what I finally decided to do, instead of power tools, I thought, why not just use my torch that I never use anymore because I have the Luca Seahorse Max. And I use the torch. I have it like sitting in a nice safe spot there. And I'm heating up the knife. Guys, do not do this at home. I do not recommend it. I don't recommend myself to do it again, even. Brandon says Dab's God Gaming. So there is an S. Dab's God Gaming. Brandon's new group. Good luck on that, Brandon. Don't ask me to be a moderator. Don't think I have time to do that. Some other people have asked me. This guy from some random group that had like 50 people in it. He said, "Hey, bro, I made you a moderator." I was like, "Huh? Okay." And then I didn't think anything of it. But when someone makes you a moderator, that could make you culpable for any issues that group then has. So unless it's a group that I back, that I would accept that from, you know what I mean? But I don't. But honestly, making me a moderator would mean, and I'm not saying you are, but this guy wanted me to build up his group. He's like, "Let's make this group." Like, I'm not building up your group for you, guy. I don't even know you. Maybe I did know him. He just had a weird name and didn't know it. Anyway, so look at how I did this. I thought, well, this might be a good way to do it. And no, this wasn't that good of a way to do it, you guys. It's okay. Heating up the knife actually wasn't a bad idea. The knife's kind of ruined now, but it still wasn't that easy to cut. It's vinyl siding. Yeah, it took me forever to get each hole, and they're still not even that easy to stuff in there. Just stuff them in the hole, you know? You know, guys? Let me see if it fits. Yeah, so I wish I should have sped this part up some more. There's some marijuana coming. There's some marijuana right here, guys. Just take it all in. I shouldn't touch her too much. I don't know how long it takes for mold to go away, but I don't see any. I did a foliar spray last night, but then it rained. So it could have had some of the preventative and the mold killer. It could have had it wash away. That's not a good idea. I do need to get in there and scruff up the soil a bit, but I should probably trim it too, but that's okay. So I'll explain in the background. You see that big PVC pipe that kind of is at an angle and it hooks around. So I can use that now too as well to grow as whatever. That there's a lot of plants that prefer running water as opposed to just sitting in water, or as opposed to in dirt, or like the clay pebbles take the place of dirt, like a grow medium they call it. Instead of being in a grow medium, some plants like to just sit in water all the way, and other plants like to have that running water. So we're going to have some plants in the back there. I don't know what I'm going to put back there yet. Strawberries come to mind, but strawberries need a lot of room. Cucumbers, cucumbers were a trial and error. I had cucumbers. You guys might have seen them. I had them up on the ceiling, and they were long. They had all these vines. It was great, but then nothing. Like, I couldn't get a cucumber. So I know you have to pollinate them. I did check that out, and there's a way to manually pollinate using Q-tips. I don't know if Melanie's out there, but she doesn't like using Q-tips. Well, I guess nobody does over on the family page. So yeah, fitting this in there, and then also getting that back pipe, that piece of pipe, to actually, I don't know, settle in, because that whole back PVC pipe is hanging from the ceiling. It's not being held up from the ground. See how it wiggles? In retrospect, not the best plan, but the best part about this system that you see, the best part about the experimenting I'm doing, let's try this, let's try that, let's use this repurposed material, is that over time you have to replace parts of the system anyway. So there will be, you know, other iterations of the system, or other what do you call it, versions of this system. So this is fun to just, you know, mess around with and use those repurposed materials for a little bit longer than what they would have been if you just threw them away. So yeah, here we go. Here we go. Insertion, you guys. We have insertion. Okay, I'm going to close some of these so I know actually who's watching, because I think there's only 3 of us hanging out. It's okay. Everyone showed up for a hello. Appreciate that. Appreciate the hello, everybody. But the footage is where it's at, you guys. So yeah, I'm back. Okay, watching that water fill up like a just a honed in cheetah on his prey. Look at me. I'm an animal. Yeah. So this didn't work out too long. I had to modify this a little bit, but you see how I have it shoved into the vinyl there. It wasn't a bad idea. It ended up not fully working out, but I want to make sure that water is sort of covered, because again, you don't want to have too much water exposure to the light. You're going to get a lot of algae that way. Can you guys hear me okay? Everybody can hear me all right? Make sure that you're not just watching a silent video. Does running that system impact your electric bill? Well, I'm sure it does, first of all, but secondly, it's hard for me to tell because I'm only using some little LEDs. I do have one T5 light above this. I have marijuana lights as well, so that's, you know, overall everything's definitely adding up. But this house, I bought this house, and the room that the thermostat is in has a bunch of windows, and they're older wooden windows. And I'm telling you, it's a drafty room, and I'm pretty sure it's making the furnace and the air conditioner just run nonstop. So I have some power issues already. So yes, it's hard for me to say that this is a drain because I'm actually eating food from it at least. What's up, Heather? Hello, hello. She just says yes. Oh, just answering my question. Yeah, I mean, pretty sure it does for sure impact. But here's the marijuana, guys. All right, okay. So you can see the mold on the 3. There's like 3 dots. There's more than that, but you see the 3 dots on that big leaf on the left there. I found mold. It's the first time I had it, but I've also not been doing my foliar spray. You guys can't see me anymore. Let's go. So I just did a foliar spray, which is preventive, and if you happen to see something. So I'm going to do another foliar spray on her tonight. But she looks real nice now. I saw like a weird discoloration, but I think that's just where the mold had been killed. Again, I'm not spending a lot of time touching her. I guess moving her, having her here at all is bad. I don't know, but I'm glad I have a product that can deal with mold. I didn't know I did. I didn't know if I had one or not. So already having something that can deal with it is very relieving, I guess. So there's my big girl, Straw Nana. Okay, yeah, just showing you a little over top view. Here's one of the, I ended up keeping 3 plants indoors besides the big one you just saw. and I got them all haircutted way down. Some people think that's too much. Some people would have gone further, but this is me trying to get that scrog net on there. Man, I should have recorded it because it was a little comical, but also sad. So, but no, I finally got her all taken care of. There's an auto there that you might be able to see, that little auto on the right. Yeah, she's already almost done, I think. But yeah, this is my scrogging. I don't know if I should have done it so hard down, like pulled down on them, but um, I'm letting them fill in now. They're filling in nicely. Stretch them out, try to cover that whole net. Oh, really? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're looking nice, guys. Way better than they were before I knew what I was doing, trimming wise. I'm not going to say I know what I'm doing, but before I knew a little better. See, I broke that branch there, but it's going to come back fine. As long as it doesn't break off, good to go. This cute little auto. It's going to give me some practice for the harvest time, you know. Here's my 3 outside plants. Look at that redneck bench that I made, you guys. 3 PVC pipes, a piece of sheet metal, and like a big bin that's holding up the middle. It's perfect. Perfect. Thanks, Danny. I was noticing that. It's marijuana. Okay, that was it on that video. Okay, that was the marijuana, you guys. Let me pull up a YouTube channel from the Plant Obsessed. Plant Obsessed. Let's see, here she is. Yeah, she does a lot of gardening too, which I'm hoping to get a walkthrough. But let's see, yeah, 2,500 subscribers, you guys. Holy cow, 484 videos. Let me share my screen. So you see that like globe with a worm coming out, or the earth, I guess you want to call it. Yeah, it's plant obsessed. Yeah, man, 484 videos. Insane. I'll have to check this lady out. She's really good with these worms. DIY a 55-gallon worm bin. Yeah, she's doing awesome stuff. What is this? Motorized compost. Oh, I think my mom has one of those. Oh, she's good with the composting too. Do I need 10,000 African night crawlers? Oh my God. African night crawlers. I'm not into those. Not yet. Worms, though. Definitely the worms. She must know what she's doing. She's not trying to push this as her, she's not a content creator as her anything really. She just does this. It's pretty cool. That's awesome, you guys. Okay. Now back to me. What's growing on? I like that. My High Times Munchie. I like that name too. What's up? What's up? Any nematodes? I don't have nematodes. I actually want to get more praying mantises, and I also really like, if you have a problem, predatory mites are really cool. Those though don't last for too long, so you have to do those if you have an issue. I did have spider mites once, and I'm so new. Like I've never had anything even in flower besides that auto flower that I have, and I had spider mites, but they weren't. It took like a week. You know, once you got predatory mites, it took a week, and every plant came back except for one, and that one was the main one, and it came back as well, but I put it outside, and I think something else ate it. So when I put it outside, I actually buried it in the dirt. I buried it next to the one of my downspouts, thinking, okay, it's going to get nice water here, but you can't just bury it outside like that. I mean, maybe you could if you knew more than I did, but the other plants you guys saw at the end of that video, they're all outside as well, obviously, but they're all up above ground. They're not touching anything that's like easy for the insects to just get up to. So I learned a little bit of a lesson there, but those predatory mites really helped out. But yeah, I really like the praying mantises just because they're cool to look at. And I don't know what nematodes look like. Can you even see nematodes? A lot of people really like nematodes too, and I think they're not something that you can do once you've already got the issue. I don't think. I think that they're young, that they won't be able to overtake the pest if it's already there. So, if I'm not mistaken, please don't take my word on that one. I haven't looked too far into nematodes, but I did get a magical praying mantis to show up in my garden. Oh man, it was so cool. Indoors in my basement. Like, where'd you come from, guy? I don't know, but I love you. And now he's gone though. Like he just showed up to grant me a wish or something, and maybe I just didn't take him up on the offer, and then he left. Like, ah man, they do great with gnats. Who the nematodes or the uh, praying mantis? I think nematodes are really good if you have them in the soil as a preventative all the time. If I'm not mistaken, but with your name, I'm gonna guess that you know something. But again, people guess that I know something just because I have like a plant next to me. Doesn't mean I know anything. You guys get out there and try it yourself. Fail, 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 until you know. Oh, I know. I don't need to mess with that anymore. I'm not anxious about that. I know exactly what to do. Boom. Oh, neems. Okay. Yep. Yep. Um, but yeah, I recommend everybody get out there and give it a try. If it's not just a little house plant. Honestly, I'm not a house plant guy. I went to this place today. It was a plant and seed swap. I'll probably put some footage up next week, but it wasn't, it's like they're fun. They're pretty, and they do have like, you know, mental or I guess like mood. Uh, what am I saying? Like the uses, like they're therapeutic. They clean the air, they're air cleaners, stuff like that. But oh, my high times is trying beetles. Yeah, I've heard good things about beetles too. Or like ladybugs, but ladybugs I guess are hard to keep in one place. Mantis probably didn't find any snacks and moved on. Yeah, it could be, and I'm glad. It means I got a clean bill of health. Dr. Mantis, paging Dr. Mantis, thank you very much for stopping through. Uh, oh, you see my fur baby. Okay. Come here. Come here, sweet girl. She doesn't want to come up in my lap, though. She doesn't like it. She's very skittish about me picking her up. Oh, ta-da! There's a dog. Look, you guys, for my next trick. Boop, boop. Love it. All right, all right. So yes, thank you, guys. I think that's all I got for you today. But yeah, if you guys have Dakota, you're late. I'll probably do a little sesh tonight too, guys. If if the group admins are okay with me resharing to everybody again. Or maybe I'll just go no, we're going to go group hopping again tonight, you guys. I've come up with a new thing. It's sort of like bar hopping, except instead of bar hopping, I go group to group and do a live directly on the group and see if they accept it or not, because then no one sees it. I'm just sitting there talking to myself. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of, when you got like 200 groups, you can just keep trying a new one. It's fun. But yeah, it's my idea. I'll probably do that tonight. But let me see here. Next week, I'm gonna probably give you guys an update on what I planted in that new system, and I'm gonna have to go run down and check it after this to make sure it's not leaking again. For sure. Oh yeah. What's up, Matt? You're a day late and $1 short, but I really appreciate you showing up. But you know what? Okay, we can't leave yet. Happy birthday, Matt Watson. Matt Watson, happy birthday. Big bet. Tag me or send me a tag. Okay, you can go hopping with me. Last time it was Jay Alty and Jenna Alt. They both went hopping around with me. I think we only found one or two that would let us in, but hey, you know what? Hey, let me in. I need another drink. Okay, he's in too. Okay, okay. Happy hopping birthday, Matt. Did you do anything fun, Matt? Hey, thank you very much, man. Hope you're having a good day, man. Man, 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 man. Well, man, I tell you what, having a pretty good day. So I really hesitated on going to the event because I didn't have a lot of gas money. I got to wait till the first to get paid again. So I'm like, ah. But then I ended up going, ended up learning something, and I ended up meeting a new friend who's very valuable new friend to meet. And she gave me a free starter worm bin. I've already got paper in the thing. I should have taken pictures. You guys will see it next week. But yeah, man, I've been wanting to get into worms forever. So it was like sometimes you got to get out of that comfort zone. I guess the the point is not to just do things when you don't have the money for them. I wouldn't say that for sure, but I had enough gas I could have made it, and I had no issue. So I did it, and I got something out of it. Just chilling here at the house. Okay, Matt. Well, maybe you can come up live later. Um, I can't do it on StreamYard. We can't go live hopping on StreamYard because I can't do it that way. But anyway, so we'll just go ahead and wrap this episode up, guys. I really, really appreciate everyone coming by. If you haven't, please go to my page and give me a like. Or if you're interested, we're actually live on YouTube and Twitch right now as well. I'm on YouTube, The Indoor Farmer, Twitch, Waylon, The Indoor Farmer. Pretty simple to find. Otherwise, type in the title. But yeah, give me a like, give me a subscribe, all those good things. I really appreciate it. If you guys are out there and you have your own little experience on learning how to grow, or you're an experienced grower and you want to come on the show, let me know. And I know I'm rhyming a whole lot there somehow, but what I what I want to do is I want to have interviews, want to have one-on-ones and talk to people who know what they're talking about, and not just all-knowing growers, but like beekeepers, mushroom growers, anything, survivalists, hunters. So I'd like to get this show to the point where we do my little video, update you guys on what I'm learning, and then get to an interview segment, which would be really cool. So that's what I'm hoping to do soon. Also going to be got Elisa May in the house. She's doing her trimming right now. But yeah, I'm also going to uh, start getting stars here in a little bit. So that's exciting. And let's see, there was another thing I was going to announce. I might do a specific video on the worms and maybe get her on to do a interview on that as well. I don't know, a lot of good things coming, you guys. Appreciate all the support. And anybody going to give me a like or follow or a friend request even, because that counts too. So thank you all very much. And with that, let's give you the outro. Thanks, everybody.